home theater are very important in the living room of every home because apart from the great sound it produces, it also beautifies your living room. In this video we will be looking at the difference between SONY HTZ9F versus the LG SK9Y. While we look into these, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell if you are new to this channel so you won't be left out from great informative video like these ones. According to usage, the LG SK9Y offers a light sound profile with a glaring absence of bass, which is unfortunate. While giving a relatively dull sound for music and movies with lots of bass, it nevertheless offers a respectable performance for voices and conversation in movies. For a more immersive experience with height channels, it also supports Atmos. Unfortunately, the soundstage is not as broad as the actual bar and is somewhat little. While a good soundbar for a variety of uses is the SONY HTZ9F. Due to the dedicated center channel in this 3.1 arrangement, dialogue is reproduced clearly, so you won't have any trouble hearing voice over background music or sound effects. It boasts a respectable bass response because of its dedicated wireless subwoofer, giving it a passable option for watching movies. Unfortunately, although supporting Atmos, this soundbar's lack of satellite speakers or upward-firing speakers results in a closed-off soundscape where all things appear to be coming from directly in front of you. The LG SK9Y has a well-made design, numerous possibilities for connecting and discouragingly small soundstage. While the SONY HTZ9F has exceptional appearance and feel, many options for networking and audio formats, and superb handling of the dialogue. Here are some lapses of this two-home theater system. First, the LG SK9Y has luminous sound profile. Missing bass and not very loud at all. While for the SONY HTZ9F, due to a paucity of speakers, Atmos content was handled in a middling manner, and so it only has EQ presets. No treble or bass tweaking options. The LG SK9Y's good reproduction of mid-range frequencies makes it possible to use it for audio content like podcasts and audiobooks. It doesn't get particularly loud, but it should be sufficient for casual listening. On the plus side, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth make it simple to stream content wirelessly. Additionally, there is a conversation enhancement tool that can be used to make the dialogue even clearer. While the SONY HTZ9F is excellent for podcasts and TV shows that emphasize conversation, you shouldn't have any trouble understanding the dialogue over background music or sound effects because of the dedicated center channel that makes dialogue sound clear and accurate. To further amplify voice, this soundbar also has a dialogue enhancement mode. For the LG SK9Ys and being suitable for music, not everyone will enjoy this soundbar's light, bass-free sound profile. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound wide and has a fairly small soundstage. Although it won't be appropriate for large rooms or parties, it can grow loud enough for casual listening sessions. At least it doesn't compress and works properly at maximum volume. Additionally, you can slightly EQ it to suit your tastes and wirelessly stream information from your smart device. While the SONY HTZ9F is a good music player, although it supports Chromecast audio and Wi-Fi playback, the sound quality is barely passable, so aficionados of EDM or dubstep may be dissatisfied. Additionally, lacking in room correction, bass, and treble changes, this soundbar simply allows for preset sound customization. Despite this, the mix still clearly and loudly includes voices and main instruments. For movies, although the soundstage isn't particularly large and the surround objects feel diffused, it does enable Atmos for a more immersive experience. This bar's sound profile lacks bass, which means it might not be the best choice for action movies because some people could find it a little dull. Although its maximum volume output isn't the best, it functions accurately at high volume and should be adequate for most people. The SONY HTZ9F is adequate. It boasts great bass response because of its dedicated wireless subwoofer. Regrettably, its LFE is a tad high, but this shouldn't be too apparent for movies. The 3.1 arrangement results in very clear and thorough dialogue, and there are even parameters for dialogue augmentation. Despite the fact that this soundbar is Atmos compliant, all objects sound as though they're moving because there aren't enough speakers.
Thank you for watching. If this video added value to you, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell for more videos of value. ShopBy Online Mall. Trusted online store for easy shopping.